The ancient Near East, a tapestry woven with empires and dynasties, witnessed the rise and fall of many powerful kingdoms. Among them, the Median Empire stood as a beacon of strength and influence. The Medes, an ancient Iranian people, rose to prominence in the 7th century BC, ending the Assyrian Empire's centuries-long dominance. From their heartland in western Iran, the Medes forged a formidable empire. They were known for their military prowess, intricate metalwork, and their significant contributions to art and architecture. The Median kings, with their lineage stretching back to legendary figures, ruled with authority and ambition. Their reign marked an era of prosperity and expansion, laying the groundwork for the Persian Empire that would succeed them. The Medes' influence extended far beyond their borders, shaping the political and cultural landscape of the ancient Near East. The rise of the Median Empire is a testament to the enduring strength and influence of this ancient Iranian people. Astyages, the last king of the Medes, was born into a lineage steeped in power and prestige. His grandfather, Cyaxares the Great, had founded the Median Empire. Astyages grew up amidst the splendor and opulence of the Median court. We know little of his early life, as historical sources are fragmented. What we can glean from ancient texts suggests a childhood steeped in luxury and privilege. He likely received a princely education, learning the art of war and statecraft. He was groomed from a young age to inherit the vast Median domain. However, specific details of his upbringing remain shrouded in the mists of time. The lack of comprehensive historical records leaves much of Astyages' early life open to speculation. Despite the scarcity of information, we can imagine a young prince growing up in the shadow of his powerful predecessors, aware of the weight of his lineage and the expectations placed upon him. The young prince, who would become Astyages, would inherit a powerful legacy, but also the seeds of its downfall. Upon the death of his father, Cyaxares II, Astyages ascended to the Median throne. The year was 585 BC. The transition of power was likely a smooth one, as Astyages was the rightful heir. His accession marked the beginning of his reign, a period shrouded in both intrigue and uncertainty. As the new king, Astyages inherited a vast and prosperous empire. He ruled from his capital at Ecbatana, a city known for its magnificence and strategic importance. Ancient texts describe the city as a marvel of architecture, adorned with 7 concentric walls, each dedicated to a different celestial body. Astyages, now the most powerful ruler in the region, commanded a formidable army and held sway over a vast territory. His early reign, like that of many rulers, was likely focused on consolidating his power and maintaining the stability of the empire. However, the seeds of change were already being sown, setting in motion a chain of events that would ultimately lead to his downfall. Astyages' reign is often portrayed as a period of relative peace and prosperity. The Median Empire, under his rule, continued to enjoy the fruits of its previous conquests. Trade flourished and the arts and culture thrived. However, beneath the veneer of tranquility, there were underlying tensions and simmering conflicts. Astyages, unlike his predecessors, is not particularly known for his military exploits. This suggests that his reign might have been more focused on maintaining the status quo. He likely engaged in diplomacy and alliances to secure his borders and maintain the empire's influence. Despite the apparent stability, Astyages' rule was not without its challenges. The empire, vast and diverse, faced internal pressures and external threats. The rise of a new power in the east, the Persians, was slowly shifting the balance of power. While Astyages might have enjoyed a period of relative peace, the seeds of discontent and rebellion were germinating within his own court. Ancient sources, often embellished with legend and folklore, speak of a prophecy that loomed over Astyages' reign. According to the Greek historian Herodotus, Astyages had a dream, interpreted by his advisors as a sign that his daughter's offspring would one day overthrow him. This prophecy, deeply unsettling to the Median king, led him to make a fateful decision. Fearing for his throne, Astyages ordered the death of his infant grandson, Cyrus. However, as fate would have it, the child was spared and secretly raised by a shepherd. The prophecy, whether a product of historical fact or literary invention, highlights the anxieties surrounding Astyages' rule. It also serves as a narrative device to introduce Cyrus the Great, the man who would eventually fulfill the prophecy and bring about Astyages' downfall. Cyrus, raised in obscurity, grew into a charismatic and ambitious young man. His true lineage, kept secret for so long, was eventually revealed. He quickly rallied the Persian tribes under his banner, challenging the authority of his grandfather, Astyages. Cyrus's rebellion found fertile ground in the Median Empire. There was growing discontent among some of the Median nobility who resented Astyages' rule. They saw in Cyrus a chance for change and a return to the more militaristic traditions of the early Median kings. The conflict between Astyages and Cyrus was not merely a power struggle between two individuals, it was a clash of ideologies and ambitions. It represented a generational shift, a changing of the guard, and the inevitable rise of a new power on the stage of history. The stage was set for a final confrontation. Astyages, mustering his forces, marched against his grandson. The two armies clashed at Pasargadae, a pivotal battle that would decide the fate of the Median Empire. Despite having a larger army, Astyages suffered a crushing defeat. He was betrayed by his own men, many of whom defected to Cyrus's side. This betrayal highlights the deep-seated dissatisfaction with Astyages' rule. The once mighty Median army, weakened by internal strife and poor leadership, crumbled before the onslaught of Cyrus's forces. The Battle of Pasargadae marked the end of Astyages' reign and the fall of the Median Empire. Cyrus, victorious, took Astyages prisoner, ending a dynasty that had ruled for over a century. The defeat sent shockwaves throughout the ancient Near East. As a new power, the Persian Empire rose to prominence. The defeat of Astyages ushered in a new era in the ancient Near East. The Median Empire, once a dominant force, was absorbed into the burgeoning Persian Empire. Cyrus, showing remarkable clemency, spared Astyages' life. Despite his downfall, Astyages' reign had a lasting impact. The Medes, though no longer an independent power, continued to hold positions of influence within the Persian Empire. Their culture, art, and traditions were integrated into the Persian fabric, enriching its already diverse tapestry. Astyages' story serves as a reminder of the ephemeral nature of power. His reign, marked by both peace and underlying tension, ultimately ended in defeat and the eclipse of his empire. His legacy, however, lived on through the Persian Empire, which inherited the mantle of power and shaped the destiny of the ancient world. Astyages, the last king of the Medes, remains an enigmatic figure in history. His reign, though shrouded in uncertainty, marked a pivotal period in the ancient Near East. He inherited a vast empire, but ultimately succumbed to the ambitions of his grandson, Cyrus the Great. His story, a blend of historical fact and legend, serves as a cautionary tale of the fleeting nature of power and the inevitability of change. While the Median Empire fell, its legacy continued through the Persian Empire, which adopted many of its customs and traditions. Astyages' reign, though ending in defeat, played a significant role in shaping the political landscape of the ancient world. His story reminds us that even the most powerful empires are not immune to the winds of change, and that history is often written by the victors. His name, forever linked to the fall of the Medes, also serves as a reminder of the enduring legacy of the Median civilization.